Oh my gosh. Hello. Good freaking morning. Hi. Good morning. How are we? Happy Monday. Hi. How are we? Welcome to the stream. Give hate a chance. No. Do not. Do not. Hi. Good morning. Hi, Mr. Metalman. Hi, Pete. How are you? Vark. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing so well. Who else do we have? Corey. Good morning. How are you? Hi, JT. How's it hanging, bud? Oh, my goodness. Got some meat sheet vinyl in the mail as we speak. Oh, meat shits. Oh, what is that? Hey, Sam, how are you? How's it going? It's going good. Hi, Libernol, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing so well. I can't believe it's almost April. That's actually insane. We are literally on, I think it's the last week of March right now. I'm like, girl, where did the time go? What happened? Poser? Me, I know. Biggest poser on the internet. You're welcome. That's me. Did you watch my Spiritbox video? No. No, you did not. What if my hair was that short? Girl, look up meat shits. Oh, God. Do I want to? Do I want to? Is that a band? Like, what is that? Hold on. Let's see. No one did? No, nobody did. Libernol was the only one. My mom even, like, spammed the freaking video. Is this a band? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Meat shits metal archive. Am I going to regret this? Hold on. YouTube chat wants me to look up this band, so we're doing it. It's not on. Is it on Metal Archives? I haven't watched it. Is that rude? Yes! It is rude. Do you know how long I spent on that video, bestie? Literally so long. And it flopped harder than Rebecca Black's debut album, girl. Okay. Okay. Spiritbox or Posers? I like their new album. I like the Fear of Fear more, though. I will say. Ah, here we go. It's on Discogs. Self-proclaimed the first porno grind band. Based in California. Started as a noise grind band in 1987. That's cool. Meat shits. Let's see what they've got. Oh my God. This 2002 album. Oh my. Whoops. Your Spiritbox vinyl arrived today? Yay! Which one did you get? Please tell me you got the one with sparkles. I took a peek to hear what Spiritbox was. Not my cup of tea. Sorry. Yeah. I know. Hey, she ain't no poser douche. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for standing up for me. The washed one. I've chucked it in the Discord. Ooh. Okay, so the one I'm looking at from this meat shits, dude, this looks like something from, is it Dismember? No, Mortal Decay kind of vibes for this cover. Violence against feminist.
Yes, Queen, slay.
Hey!
Slay.
How are you? Just another shadow. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing so well. So the album is, it's called Violence Against Feminist C-Words. C-word. I'm not going to say it. We're trying to be good. We're trying to be good for Twatch. You're welcome. If vinyl has sparkles, it's 100% poser. False. Actually false, okay? This member? No, dismember. I'm doing good, just another shadow. I've got coffee. For those that don't live in the U.S., it's currently 9:09 in the morning for me, so it is very much a morning stream for me on the Twatch. I can't. I'm trying to be good, okay? Okay, we're trying to be good. We're trying to be good for the Twatch, all right? We're trying to get Twitch partner. And Patreon has spoken. They want more streams from me. So you might see more streams on Twitch when I have time. I'm thinking about jumping into Terraria. And, okay, so Pizza Thrash, never heard Pizza Thrash before. You want to hear what the poll we have on Patreon for this week's Raw Reaction, girl? The bands are good. And the one I actually want to win is losing. So this is the poll we have on Patreon for Tier 2 Plus members for me to do a Raw Reaction. So we have Overkill, The Years of Decay, which is winning. Then we have Destruction, Infernal Overkill. Black Sabbath's Master Reality. Dio, Holy Diver. I've never listened to that album before. And then Municipal Waste, The Art of Partying. So if Municipal Waste's album, The Art of Partying, loses, we might do that album in an extra stream in the coming weeks. Pizza Thrash is just eh. Ugh. Then you must not like pizza. Never trust somebody that doesn't like pizza, girl, okay? Okay? What are you, some kind of poser? Pizza Thrash are bands that basically copied everything from the era of the 80s thrash without adding anything. Surgical Brute hates everything. So I already was pre-warned about you hating Pizza Thrash when we started talking about it. So yeah, right? There's what I said Broody would do. Exactly. You love pizza? What kind of pizza do you like? Ugh, don't even get me started. Freaking love pizza, bro. I can't eat it anymore. I can't eat the crust. The Destruction Isn't Winning is their best album, and Tormentor is a classic banger. Yeah, I know. There's some really, really good ones. So I listened to my first full-length Overkill album last week. Not Donkey! Trouble when you walked in. Hey, thank you so much for subscribing with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. And for those that don't know, if you have Amazon Prime, you do get one free Prime subscription that you can use on Twitch. So you don't have to subscribe to me. You can subscribe to anybody. But that way Amazon pays for your sub, and then you can watch me on Twitch, ad-free viewing, and you get to use my animated emotes and stuff like that. So thank you so much, Not Donkey, for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. I'm straightforward. I love pepperoni pizza. Girl, you want to know what my order is for pizza? I'm an extra cheese bitch, okay? I love cheese. I could literally live off of cheese for the rest of my life. So I love lots of cheese and pepperoni. Extra cheese and pepperoni. I'm a simple girl. I'm simple. So, Pizza Thrash sounds like school cafeteria rock. LOL. It sounds like something that would be in School of Rock. I did vote for Overkill for a while. I'll take Overkill over Municipal Waste anytime. So we listened to Horoscope. That was the album that we listened to last week. So I tell her what it means. Dusty, I told you he'd say that. Yeah. I was warned. I was warned that you would be just a big hater, you know? That you would just hear Pizza Thrash and you would just gag.
Yes, queen,
Slay!
slay.
Hey, unhappy times. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing so well. Call me Garfield. Oh, God. That's lasagna. You also love lasagna? Yeah. Yeah. I actually used to be obsessed with the Garfield comics, if you didn't know. Horoscope. What, am I stuttering, girl? Like, am I muffled speaking? I used to be obsessed with the Garfield comics, to the point when I lived in Austin, there's this used bookstore. I think they're still open. It's called Half Price Books. But we used to go there when I was younger, and back in the old days when the kids used to read, and especially read comics, they would put comics in actual books. And so I would go and look for the Garfield comic books. They were about like this long, and I literally collected every single one of them. And they were so much fun. Loved them. Ooh, you like pepperoni and jalapeno on your pizza? That's a man who knows what he wants. Hey, Kaya. What is that? Sam, entombed or dismember? I'm an entombed guy. Gotta love that Swedish buzzsaw sound. Ooh. So I've only listened to Left Hand Path from Entombed. Oh, speaking of, I have sad news for you guys. Are you ready for the sad news? Are you ready? My heart broke last week because I was, as you probably know if you watch my streams every week, girl, I had the opportunity to go see Deicide in May. Okay, they were finally freaking coming to OKC on the 2nd of May, right before I move. They were opening with Exodus, and guess what? They freaking pulled out. Like you're dead, like I did last night with your mom. Anyway, I kind of fudged it up, but they pulled out of the tour due to scheduling issues, and it's kind of like a whole drama thing. But yeah, so super sad. Deicide pulled out of the tour, and then so Exodus then posts a thing. Well, and I found out about it because originally, Skeeter Moses, who also lives here in Oklahoma, he's always at the shows that come roll around through here, and he let my fiance know, like, hey, you know, Deicide just dropped out. And I originally went onto my Instagram because I had reposted their whole Exodus whole post on the poster, and I'd reposted it in my stories, and that actually got pulled down. And I was like, where did my story go? And that's also how I found out. And so Exodus then posts that same day or the next day, the same poster, but with Possessed in Deicide's place. And oh my God, the drama in the comments, the amount of people that were like, ew, Possessed, why? They were basically just talking a lot about the whole Jeff Becerra situation or whatever, regardless of what you think about that. They were just mentioning that all throughout there. And literally that same day, they took that post down and then announced that Havoc was now in Possessed's place. And they were like, yeah, Possessed couldn't do it because of medical reasons. And I'm like, y'all need to, whoever is doing the booking, and I say that they're not watching this, but whoever is doing your booking, you need to officially confirm that shit before you publicly announce it to people. Because let me tell you, I would have been so mad if I bought tickets for that show, wanting Deicide, and then having all of these lineup changes. I'm so glad I didn't buy my tickets yet. Anyway, that's my rant. Possessed due to medical issues, but to be honest, Jeff does have a lot of medical issues, which I read. I don't know what his medical issues are, and I get it. But at the same time, Exodus and their PR people or whoever, they need to do a better job of confirming that shit. Before you post it on Instagram. So, yeah. that's my rant. I'm sad. I'm sad I don't get to see Deicide and watch. It's like we're going to go and visit my mom in April, or she's coming here to visit and watch like Dying Fetus rolls around. I swear to God, if Dying Fetus comes into town before I move, I'm going to, or after I move, or before I move and I can't go, I'm going to cry. Actually cry. Yes. Hey, VL, how are you? Yeah, that was the drama for the weekend. So I'm just wondering what scheduling issues Deicide had that had to be so bad that they pulled out of the whole tour. Because they were on, the lineup for a while. Chilling. How about you? I'm drinking coffee. I'm here. I'm doing good. In April, you mean next week? Yeah, April's literally next week, bro. Isn't that crazy? So, but during COVID, Jeff used to play games off cam on Twitch and said he took medicine for his heart and some stuff recently. He also had something with his eye. Oh, God. Yeah, it happens. Dying Fetus, Cradle of Filth, etc. I mean, really, all I care about seeing right now is Deicide, Dying Fetus, and King Diamond. God, I don't know what noise that came out of my mouth. Those are the three bands. That's what I want to. That's who I want to see. Varg has his emotes. Yes, I know. He's not using them though. He's not using them. That's okay. Everybody else I've already seen. There you go. Yeah, Cradle of Filth. Did their new album already come out? Did you ever listen to it? Or is it about to come out? Who listens to Exodus anyway? I don't know. I don't know. I will be honest. I probably would leave before Exodus played. If Deicide was still on the lineup. I'll just keep it real. 100%. Because I don't listen to or care much about Exodus right now. I'd rather see Deicide. You're welcome. But they're not on the bill anymore. So. Ooh, the new Cradle of Filth thing is sick. Nice. Also, hi, Vermin. How are you? Haven't listened to it. You didn't listen to anything this weekend? I listened to a few things, which I will show you. You're missing out on some killer thrash albums. I didn't say I wasn't going to listen to them. I just have no interest in listening to them in a live setting right now. Over Deicide? Ma'am. And even with, Possessed, I wasn't interested in going. Even with Havoc, I'm not interested in going. I'm sorry, not sorry. I would rather see Deicide over Exodus any day of the week, and that's just me. So, Poser wants all the metal and won't watch a full show. Bro, I will. As I've gotten older, though, bestie, can we be for real for a second? Why at our metal shows do we never have seating ever? You could literally go and see, fucking Dua Lipa or Tate McRae or Taylor Swift, and you would get seating. But you go to some local show or whatever, and there's no seating. What? I'm a poser for wanting to sit down and enjoy my metal. Sorry, I don't want to stand for 5 hours. I already had to do that for the Cannibal Corpse show, and that was rough pickings. Bring your own chair. I guess I could. I could just flop it out, Just be one of those people, that gif of that dude going, You've seen a dude do that once? I could. Hey, Julia, how are you?
Slay.
Welcome to the stream. She doesn't understand small venues and big venues. Of course I do. Literally been a musician. Literally gone to so many shows. I understand. I definitely understand. I've been to big arena shows. I've been to itty little bitty tiny things. You know? And every single metal show I've gone to, there's never any seating. And if there is, it's at a bar. It's at the bar, and there's like 5 bar stools. And of course, they're occupied. Girls need their comfort. Yeah, girl. If I'm going to go and I'm going to dress cute, and I'm going to wear my Doc Martens, you know. More importantly, though, it's like, you know, sometimes it's a lot to stand there. And I get faint easy, girl, for health reasons. It's nice to be able to sit. You can't tell me otherwise, okay? You can't convince me that you are fine standing for 5 hours. Over 25, over 30, girl, metallic death. Your ass is itching for a chair after 3 hours. I know it, okay? I know it. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, because you go to see the bands with no fans. Ugh, that is not true. Also, ain't nobody coming to Oklahoma, girl. 2024 was drier than the Sahara Desert, okay? It was so dry, ain't nobody come to Oklahoma. Everybody came to Oklahoma in 2023. But they boom bap skipped Oklahoma. They were like, oh, we'll do like 8 shows in Texas, but we won't go to Oklahoma. So, and we finally got aborted in here, but I've already seen them, and Stabbing pulled out. So, I wanted to see Stabbing again. I wanted to see, I think her name is Bridget. She's the one that sold me my pink Stabbing t-shirt. Love her. It's hard to have a bunch of folding chairs at a metal or hardcore show because odds are someone would get hit with one of them. Yeah, it is. It has been a problem where there's a lot more hardcore kids coming to shows. And I think that's genuinely, it's the TikTok kids, man. Especially if it's all ages, it's these like hardcore TikTok kids that go to these shows, and you know, they wear the like rags, the Goodwill like pre-owned clothes. They dress like they're from the 90s or the early 2000s, like, girl, you weren't even born yet. And they just flail. They flail around, and they punch and kick and shove and pull people down. And, you know, it's just like, they're flailers. They're literally like human jellyfish. And I remember seeing, there was one show where like one hardcore kid literally grabbed a special needs teenager, okay, by the hood and pulled him down. And the sound of the back of his skull hitting the concrete, he did that twice. And I'm like, Jesus, what happened to like having respect at shows? Anyway, TikTok kids, give me a lawnmower and I'll take care of them. Yeah. Do I remember you bragging about shopping at Goodwill like 3 years ago? Oh, girl, I used to shop at Goodwill all the time. But I used to thrift and shop all the time at Goodwill before it was cool. It was back in the day when it was like frowned upon. Like, oh, only poor people go to Goodwill and shop. And this was way before like resellers, you know. Well, the thing is like Goodwill used to be cool. I don't know if y'all remember, like, before the reseller, you know, market really pulled up. This was, like, well over 15 years ago, probably. But it's like Goodwill used to be so cool when nobody knew about it. And you could go there and you could literally snag so many deals. Designer clothes, cool pottery, like, all different kinds of, like, nice dishes, whatever. And then it's like, then, especially the teenagers, which at the time, people my age then figured out, oh, shopping at Goodwill is cool. And then that's how they got all their shit. You know? And then you had the resellers going there, and then it just ruined it because then Goodwill realized what they had and that they could mark up everything. And so now, you know. Resellers, you mean your mother? Yeah. Yeah. My mom likes to resell. She doesn't do it as much anymore. A Monday rant stream. You're welcome. Come every single Monday for my daily rant or my weekly rant. You're welcome. Hey, Maricosa, how are ya? Yeah, I'm so snooty now, I know. Rusty. Oh my gosh, we gave Rusty a bath yesterday. She's so clean now and so soft. Yeah. We love it. We love a clean bloodhound. She was very traumatized. She hates baths, although she did well. She did well. You know, no Goodwill shopping at Goodwill these days. Yeah, it's true. I don't do it anymore. You know, it's too expensive now. Like I said, Goodwill realized what they had. So, I don't do it anymore. But that's just me. I order shit off Temu, then resell it. Temu is hard. Like, I don't order anything from Temu. I hate their mobile app. On the next album reaction poll, I want to see Dismember. Like an ever-flowing streamer, indecent and obscene. We could do that. We could do Dismember. I know Amphetasor wants Mortal Decay. We could add a bunch of other bands that I haven't listened to. Amazon over Temu. Yes. Hey, Snack Sparrow. How are you, hen? Welcome to the stream. Would you like a treat, Miss Ma'am? I only have little treats. Chat, do you think Rusty deserves a treat? Dismember's debut is fantastic. We could do that. Yeah. I mean, we're going to try the weekly Saturday streams for tier 3. Patreon hangout streams. We're going to try that every Saturday for about a month or so and see how it goes. So y'all will be able to help me. If you're tier 3 Patreon, you'll be able to help me with those polls. So we have like an ever-flowing stream in their debuts on vinyl. I probably heard it. Do I remember things? Not really. I'm sorry, not sorry. I have the memory of a goldfish. So it's got to really stand out. I shop at Marshall's. Fair. Do we even have a Marshall's? Chat didn't even respond about Rusty getting a treat. They don't love you, Rusty, but I do. There you go. That's a beautiful sit. Trying to learn this Epic Johnson tune. Eric Johnson tune. Nice. Nice. Let me simp a little bit. You popping on Monday, girl? Am I? Hey, Guitar, how are you? Popping with my opinions or popping with the looks, girl? Probably both. Probably just blurred in with everything else we listened to that week. Bro, we listened to so much stuff. It's hard. I mean, I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love what we do here. I just get to talk about music, which is a huge passion of mine. But we listen to so much music. So apparently you remember everything people say about me when I ain't around, though. Hell yeah, dude. Are you kidding me? I keep it in the vault, girl. Nothing y'all say or do is safe. Okay? Especially when it comes to VJ. I keep that shit on lockdown. I keep it in my brain and I use it for later as ammunition. You are welcome. That's just how it goes. You think you know how to troll? I control harder. I promise you. And finish typing your essay in the Patreon chat. Like, God, am I typing something? Does it say I'm typing something? And oh, are you talking about Surgical Brute? LOL. Yes, what is he doing?
Queen,
slay. Hey, CBR. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Started yelling when Rex told me the security guard. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, he's on a rant. She also remembers no one watching the Spiritbox vid. I do. I remember these things. Nobody watched it. You know how hard I worked on that video for y'all? CBR. I spent like over 5 hours on that video and took 11 copyright claims for y'all. And you didn't even watch it. That is so rude. Like, honestly. 95 pounds on lawn chair at that concert afterwards. Oh my god. That's cool. Yeah, maybe I'm just not lawn chairing, you know? Maybe I just buy a super cute pink lawn chair and I just swap that shit out at a show. It's like exactly that gif. Swap. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. My interest in metal is the melodic side, but I like the contrast of dirty and clean vocals. Same. Yeah, I like the death doom shit. I like things that are very deep. You know? I like dark, deep, down-tuned, mid-tempo things. That's what I'm discovering. I'm learning the lingo, guys. I'm getting it. I've got the stuff. So, like, Rotting Christ, really nice discovery over the last, like, few months. Bolt Thrower, finally listening to their whole discography. The Fourth Crusade, still on repeat. What else? Always will be a simp for Mortician. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. What band do you recommend as treatment for the flu? Depends. What kind of vibe are you going for? Hey, Diego. How are you? Cheers from Colombia. Thank you so much for watching. Coffins goes hard. I have not heard Coffins, no. You should start a project like Demon Lung. Low key, I was thinking about starting like heavy metal bands. Like I could find musicians for that, but I would be able to sing heavy metal vocals. Bird flesh. Yeah, what kind of vibe are you into? Cause like if you're wanting something that could, oh god, yeah. I've been itching to listen to Last Days of Humanity. Sounds of rancid juices sloshing around in your coffin or whatever that is. I've been itching to listen to that again. That's a damn good record. That is the type of stuff I am into. You look at this face and you're like, oh yeah, she listens to Taylor Swift. You're not necessarily wrong, but I also like the Last Days of Humanity shit. So, female fronted doom, Demon Lung. Ooh, I'll put it down. Also, yeah, like I said, Overkill was a very nice listen to. We did Horoscope last week in Patreon, and that was such a delicious album. So, you play guitar, right, Kai? You have any electrics? I do. You're going to break my heart. Every single time I think about that PRS, I die a little inside. I cry, I die in here. You should try making some metal riffs. I know, like, standard guitar chords. I am not a guitar player. I do it simply for the lyrics and the vocal style. So, Brugeria, you would love their first two albums. Yes, I remember. Have I put them down here? No, but I will put them down. I have 2 electric guitars, which I could show you, but I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste your time showing you all of my instruments, or at least the guitars I have. But I mostly just know stuff on the acoustic guitar. So that's what I learned on. So yeah, Overkill was great. Overkill was such a good band. That Horoscope album, I'm absolutely going to be jamming that today. So, any opinions on Animals as Leaders? I've never listened to them before. Waste my time. I love dark stuff as well, especially growing up in the 90s, man. Yeah. Not just heavy metal either. I'm a sucker for good, like, heavy metal and hard rock, too. That's, like, party vibes. I love a good glam band, girl. Ain't gonna lie. I like the glam ballads, you know? Give me the feels. Give me those guitar songs. Like, let's talk about, like, losing the love of our life, right? Rusty, what in tarnation are you doing? Get out of there and go lay down in your crate. Go. Good girl. Good lord. I don't even know what she's doing over there. She's just making a bunch of noise. She's digging around. Start with the open E string chugs for learning metal riffs. Oh my gosh.
Queen, slay.
Slay! Hey, Miracle Boy, how are ya? Animals as leaders. My favorite metal song is Awake by Graveworm. Wait, there's two different Graveworms. Is it Grave? I don't think the one you're talking about is the one that watches my channel. I love Rat. Rat is so good. Dawkin is great. High Spirits, so good. Talked about them significantly. So Graveworm is different, yeah, with the U. If a band name is a whole ass sentence, it probably ain't good. There are exceptions, but in general they are bad, yeah. Yeah, it depends. It depends. You would love to see an Animals as Leaders reaction? Fair. We could always do a deep dive. I'm working on 2 deep dives right now. So, y'all will be getting them soon. So, Out of the Cellar, Invasion of Your Privacy. Oh my gosh. Oh, look who it freaking is. Ping cord. Actually doing its job. Do not tell me it fucking did. Ping cord finally promoted my gosh darn Spiritbox video. You know, I posted that shit at 9 a.m. on Friday, and it just notified Discord. I gotta get rid of that damn bot girl. She is drunk every single time she posts. Every single time. Do you miss your musical days as a performer? That's a good question. Oof. I used to say when I was younger that I loved performing and, like, I was meant to be on a stage. And I think as I got older, I realized I prefer being in the studio than I do being on the stage. Hi, Iman. How are you? And you know, there's different types of artists, and some people don't think about it, but there's performers. You've got, you know, people like Lady Gaga, the great example. That is somebody who is meant to be a performer and also has a very good voice and is very good at balancing all of those things. And for me, it's like I tried to balance playing an instrument, like having good vocals, being, you know, the center of attention on stage, obviously, because you're the lead singer, so all eyes are on you. And it's just a lot. It was a lot of pressure. It gave me a lot of anxiety, honestly. So I just prefer being in the studio. I prefer producing. I prefer recording stuff and just like doing that kind of thing, like being able to produce my own record and have like 100% full control of it right now, in terms of like being the engineer and the person who obviously records everything. That is where I feel like my talent truly shines, because I'm a heavy introvert, like an extreme introvert and antisocial person in real life. So I think just like being in front of so many people and, you know, whatever, in person is very nerve-wracking. And that's extremely ironic because I do this for a living. So I have to be the center of attention. You know what I mean, though, by that. I'm not trying to be an ass. But it's like, I mention this all the time in my Patreon reactions, especially with my Iron Maiden reaction. I mentioned this. When you have the lead singer and they're the only one that is pulling the show together, meaning they're the only ones that are interacting with the crowd, they're the only one that are moving around, that are like giving it their all on stage, they are the only person that the crowd is connecting with in that regard, you know? And so that's why I'm hypercritical of some bands where it's like their guitarist and their bass player are just like dead in the face. There's no energy. They're not interacting with people. They're hardly even moving. That's why I gave the Cavalera Brothers, when I saw them a couple years, like last year, a couple years ago, that's why I gave them so much shit. Because I'm like, girl, where's the energy? Where? Come on, girl. Interact with the crowd. Like, give us some facial expressions, you know? No, I did not catch the Cavaliers. No. Cavalier Brothers. Cavalera? Do you mean Cavalera? Yes, I saw Cavalera. Lady Gaga? Lady Gaga's great. Well, I don't listen to her. I mean, she's a great performer. But her music's not totally me as much anymore. You have a really cool vibe around music. Really like your metal trip and how objective and grounded your journey looks. Keep rocking. Thank you, Diego. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. What did you say? Live music is not viable nowadays, though, Kai. You kind of lose money. Just monetize your music online instead. It's very true. The musician sphere right now, like music sphere, is so much different than it was when I was doing it heavily as like a local musician. And if you don't know, I mean, part of the reason why I got started into music is like, as far as like content creation, is because I had 10 years of being a local musician. So it's like, I understand the grind. You know, I was doing it from like 15 until like 26, pretty much. And so it's like, I understand the grind of loading out your car, going to a show, loading out, doing your own sound check, you know, all of that. Playing in front of 2 people, you know, trying to sell merch, making your own merch, like all that shit, I understand. So, and back in my day, it was completely different. You know, it was all about performing, and this was before, you know, SoundCloud rappers, like that whole thing. This was before SoundCloud rappers became a thing. And I only mention that because SoundCloud, you know, didn't used to be massively popular when I was growing up, you know. What instrument do you play? Guitar. And a little bit of keys. So, a 2-people audience is just a private party, right? But sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes that's just how it is. But again, this, like I said, the sphere for music right now is, it's different. I think we're still in the day and age where it's better to release a lot of singles digitally now. And that's why you have so many people who are like just starting out. They'll literally just release multiple singles, and then they'll basically have these EPs. It kind of drives me nuts. Y'all let me know what you think about this. And it's not necessarily a metal thing, but it's something I see a lot in the pop sphere and some of like the hip hop rap sphere and whatever. But it's like you'll have people that release a lot of singles, or they'll have one song and then they'll do like 5 versions of that song and put them all on one EP. And it's like an EP that's like the title of like that one single. And then you'll have the sped up version, which is for TikTok. Like, let's be real. Like, the sped up version of that song it is meant for short form content, TikToks and YouTube shorts. Then they have the slow down reverb version, and then they usually have like 3 remixes, you know. And that stuff kind of bothers me. I don't know, it irritates me. So, where are you from? Texas. Raised, ain't born there. Yeah, if you have a band, it's because you're making sure your music is good, and if it's easy, people will listen to it online. Yeah. I just don't understand like all of the EPs. It drives me nuts, or like all of the singles drives me nuts. So, um, also, you know what irks me too, and this is very like nitpicky. I'm kind of over the lowercase song trend. You don't see it that much with metal, thank God. But I'm kind of over the like everything is lowercase, and I'm like, bitch, what happened to like capital letters? Okay, titles. What happened to like having. And then I also hate how on the opposite end is like all of the songs in capital letters. Like you're yelling at me. You're literally yelling your songs at me, and I don't need it. I don't need the stress. Okay. One song, 5 versions is also common in Electric Scene with 100 different remixes. I know. And I'm like, girl, have a song and maybe like 1 or 2 remixes. Someone get Kia some chocolate now. Am I the only one that's complaining about this shit? Okay. Ever since Billie Eilish came into the goddamn scene, everybody has been copying the lowercase song trend, or they've been yelling at me, and I'm like, girl, I'm over it. I don't need it. Okay. It ain't that hard. You make one song, you maybe have one remix, and then you're done, and then you put that on an album, and that's it. Imagine if Niall was doing that, right? Can you imagine? Oh my god, could you imagine if like think about the longest song title that's on an Niall record. And can you imagine if that was in all caps? You sound like J-Dong? Is that a compliment? Yeah. I mean, mostly for the pop scene. You see it mostly in pop. Like, metal is separate. Like, I really don't see any of those those trends happening on, like, the normal, average metal albums that we see. And that is, like, what I love about it so much. That's what's so refreshing and great, is because I don't see that on literally any of the albums that we order or we have. Not even the Spiritbox album had that, you know? No, he doesn't, Varg. So, Kaya most affected. Girl, what happened to capital letters? I'm sorry. Or no remixes, just write more than one freaking song. Exactly. And don't pull a Rodney Radke. Don't have Popular Monster and advertise it as an album. It ain't an album. It's a compilation. Hey, Amphedosaur, how are you? That pissed me off. You can try and cancel me, but you're not gonna be watching it, Rodney. But just some, critique. Okay? You haven't released new music or an album in 5 years. And you're gonna basically make a compilation record and have it be labeled as a new album. I'm sorry. No. I heard that AI will be taking over the drive-thru window now at Taco Bell and KFC. Not the Taco Bell. Girl. Taco Bell is goated, okay? Anybody that doesn't like Taco Bell, don't be friends with that person. Okay? It's just like the pizza comment. If you meet somebody and they're like, I don't like pizza, you need to run as fast as you can, as far away from that person as possible. Okay? That's what you gotta do. Everything is moving online these days, and me being an old school soul myself, that shit worries me. It's been online for a while. It's been online for a while. So, where their songs were remixed by an electronic industrial band called Laybach. Oh God. Yeah. It's just the way it's going. The AI music thing, And I'll still stand by it. I'm against AI being in any creative field, period. you know. Not gonna lie, if I make an album, I'll just record AI bass. No one can hear it anyway. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think just program it. Why not? You don't need to use AI. It still takes time for you to program the bass. If you're using like FL Studio or something. And I had to ask myself, how much is AI? Oh God. You're using AI drums for my demo? Shame. Shame, Infetasaur. Just program them. Why I hate corporate America with a passion? Oh God. Yeah. It's just one of those things, you know? You program them. You programmed these nuts onto your chin, girl. There, how do you like that? Did you know GarageBand has AI drums and bass now too? Really? Girl, I remember I remember using GarageBand back in the day when I was recording stuff, like my old demos. But I used to get really distracted in GarageBand because I always thought they're violins, because you can like play cinematic violins and whatever. And so I used to get really distracted and just do these like really epic, orchestral moments in GarageBand. I'd be like, I have been doing this for 2 hours. I should probably get back to what I was actually doing. So bands with all caps are a product of, I don't even know what that word is. Yeah, I would expect, I mentioned this in my my AI video for, I think it was Pestilence. I don't even remember the name, girl. That's how much I care. But yeah, AI is just going to continue to get worse. So, it's already here, and it's here to stay, and it's going to get worse. So, the real issue is, so right now we're mostly seeing it in productivity spaces and some art spaces. So where I'm seeing it is Pinterest. It's very weird. Pinterest is very mom, is very stay-at-home mom, girly, arty, whatever. So probably none of you have Pinterest, but I had to get rid of that app because I was like, girl, every single post on here is either an ad to something on Amazon or it's an AI photo of some like dream house. And you look at it and there's like a fucking plant coming out of like the stove. And I'm like, okay, well, this is AI. Everything is AI. So, and then you also have a ton of, weird AI videos on YouTube. And then, of course, in the productivity space, like I said, we haven't seen a lot of AI music yet. That I don't think is as popular. But so the real issue and what we're working towards now is AI starting to replace jobs. So I wouldn't be surprised if it has replaced some people. As of right now, you still have real people doing a lot of the work, There's still real people working these real jobs like fast food service and whatever. But I would definitely say within the next few years, max 5, you'll probably have some positions completely replaced by AI. When you take a picture of an anus, oh God. That album is actually what made me want to dive into Typo Negative, which I still do. I still want to. But the dives take a little longer, but they're more rewarding than the reactions. So, yeah, AI is already taking over the tech jobs too. The tech industry took a massive hit like the last year or two. So, and it's also impacted some of the jobs, I believe, in the health industry too. AI music is all over Spotify. That's disgusting. I really haven't heard much about AI music except for like that one AI metal band, So I'm very against it. And I don't care. I'm against it in creative spaces because we just don't need that, okay? We just don't need that. If we have robots replacing real human creativity in art, then we're just not going to have anything original, you know? It's just bad. Who spent their money on a tech certification? Rip, right? Are great up until Bloody Kisses. After that, it gets a bit meh album-wise. A few bangers here and there. I love Typo. Fear Factory sounds like metal performed by robots. This is back in the 90s. I listened to one Fear Factory album. It's a lot. It was a lot. I liked some songs off of it. So now we have a boomer rant. I'm sorry. I can change the subject. You're welcome. You're welcome. Metallic Death is giving me shit, but he knows he likes it. You love it. Don't deny it. You know? It's also taking over a ton of marketing jobs, too. Yep, I believe it. I believe it. God, did you hear that? I wouldn't be surprised if most of my streams are just like my fucking throat just like gurgling back at you. I'm a very gurgly person. I have discovered this about myself. I think it's just, I don't know, years of singing or something. You're welcome. Harsh and clean vocals to a Love Fear Factory. Oh, what album was it that I listened to? This was a while ago. Fear Factory. Let's talk about moobs. Girl. I think it was Demanufactured. That's the one I listened to from 1995. I listened to that one in its entirety. Did you know Iron Maiden doesn't move around on stage? It's only Bruce. Yeah, I mentioned that. I know you're only mentioning that to troll me, but yes, literally, I mentioned that I was going to talk about that when we were talking about lead singers being the main person on stage or whatever. Bruce needs like the other members in the band to like help him out more, at least in the older performances, you know. Not trolling. That shit pissed me off. What, my comment or that? My comment or the fact that I'm right? 7 and 8 string guitars are cheesy. 6 strings is all you need. I was gay. I thought you said cheesy. Hey, it depends. It depends. Magpie's angry. Don't worry about all that. That means you agree with me. That means you absolutely agree with me, girl. Okay? And it's no shade. It's no shade to Bruce. Like, the band is great. And listening to Overkill, it was really awesome to hear Iron Maiden's like inspiration and influence. But again, you have a singer and a performer like Bruce who's like carrying in these performances. You know, see ya, girl, hello. And it's just like the other members of the band need to help him out, okay? Backup singing, being energetic, you know, helping Bruce to carry the show. Hello. All you need is pink. True. It's a very metal color. Kaya's snort pisses me off. Excuse me? That is honestly so rude. It should make you feel very good, and my snort should give you life. They shouldn't make you pissed off. Okay? Iron Maiden stinks. Speaking of snort, oh my gosh. Who said that? Who said what? Oh, you're still here? You're not just like leaving? Trolling and then leaving? Sucks when she creates a narrative, doesn't it? I didn't create any narrative. That was my original thought. You're welcome. Demanufacture is an old one. Try some of the later albums. Last 4 or so. I like those when I'm in the mood for something a bit more mainstream. It's what I would call summer metal. Really? Summer metal for me is like Horoscope from Overkill. I keep mentioning that, but like that's like summer metal for me. Or High Spirits or AC/DC. Even though AC/DC could, I don't think they're metal, but they definitely helped inspire it. Summer metal is stoner? No. Stoner is just stoner. Friggin' stoners. They think everything is summer metal. It's because y'all are just living in la la land, smoking the weeds. Stoner's barbecue music? Is there barbecue metal? Girl, tell me that there is something called barbecue metal, okay? We have pizza thrash. Please tell me barbecue metal is a thing. I need metal to eat my brisket to. It's called slam. Yeah, Mortician. If you want something to listen to while you're sick, listen to Last Days of Humanity. Boof. Bongzilla. I forgot about Bongzilla. You think they're later records? Girl. Oh, their full length from 2023 got a high review. Reindustrialized. Bongzilla. Barbecue metal? Yeah. Is that a thing? What's winter metal? Immortal? Yes, I would say so. Human barbecue? Oh, God. Yeah, pretty much Immortal's good for winter. Fall vibes, like cold fall November vibes, I would say Woods of Ibris or oh God, what's the name? It starts with an I. Melodic death metal.
Yes,
I'm forgetting
queen, slay, slay.
Hey, Feet Lovers Pizza 69. How are you doing? Oh my gosh. Welcome to the stream. I love your name. Feet Lovers Pizza 69. You're going to get along well. What for spring, though? Spring, huh? What do you think is a spring album? Something thrash? You could go like something power metal, heavy metal. A good prelude to summer metal, aka death metal. Is Cannibal Corpse? Are they summer or spring? You could do Metallica. I'm trying to remember. God. Who is it? Hold on. My brain. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Who is it? Not Immortal Incantation. Insomnium. That's who it is. Insomnium. Also, yes, you got to see my booty shorts. You're welcome. Winter metal is any Norwegian black metal band. Very true. Yeah. Insomnium is also November winter vibes. Eating back to life for spring vibes. There you go. I would also probably put maybe Mortician in there. No, Mortician's fall for sure. Mortician has to be fall for like Halloween. Typo Negative is definitely fall Halloween. Baby metal is spring vibes. I didn't know you were a fan of baby metal, JT. You would get along with definitely someone Davis in our Twitch. Am I seeing a Seasons LP theme? We could. Who are you banning? I'm not a foot person. My fetishes are way more embarrassing. Oh, God. Baby metal guy? No. Cannibal Corpse's First Date Medal. That's how you know you have a real one. Did I ever tell you about the guy that I played songs off of The Sound of Perseverance? And he played me Jason Mraz. And he said that was his favorite band. Jason fucking Mraz. And I was like, oh. You know, I don't know if you've ever been on a date with anybody where you're like, ooh, to their song requests. Am I repeating a story? Fine. Fine. I don't have to say anything else. That was the first time where somebody's song choice, like their favorite band, was like oof size extra large. We're not doing it. I'm Yours goes hard. Get the fuck out of here. Deicide's first 2 albums are first date worthy. Deicide's great. Basically every single one of their albums is great except for like 2 or 3. Marduk sounds pretty wintry too, but they're Swedish. Oh, you know what's kind of spring summer vibes? Amon Amarth. They're very chill. The first 2 records so far that we've listened to here have been pretty chill. Womb to Waste. Oh, God. Okay, well, you can have that one, but you also have to have Lover by Taylor Swift at your wedding. It's mandatory, just so you know. What did you delete? Lover. Same with Motley Crue. Hey, don't do that. I didn't hear if you replied. Don't do that. Don't. The only thing that you are allowed to delete in my Twitch chat is when people are being, like, not good. Okay? Like, full stop. Sorry, not sorry. If they're, like, breaking the rules or talking about shit that could get flagged, okay, that's when you can do it. Did you get the Deicide poster flag I sent you? Ugh. You sent me something. I'm checking my P.O. box this week. I have to renew it anyway. So the answer is no. I haven't checked it yet. I haven't gotten it yet. Meaning I haven't checked it. I could have gotten it. I haven't checked it. I'm sorry. You're welcome. I'll have it for next stream, though, if I get it. It should be there. Did it say it was delivered? Don't trust VJ is his name. The only thing good about Crew was Mick Mars. That's it. Molly Crew's got some bangers. They're few and far between, but they're there. They're there. Yellow by Coldplay. That's a good one. Shame. I know. I'm bad. You're welcome. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will check it. I promise. And I'll put it up. We'll show it next week. So, did someone say Coldplay? I haven't heard that name in so long. I literally haven't heard that band in so long. Also, The Killers, too. You remember when that band was really popular? Haven't checked out The Flag in the new Cradle of Filth CD box. Question is also where to find space for it. That's my problem. Okay, bestie? That's my problem. Because the amount of wall space I have, especially for y'all to see, like I still have that, the towel, the Cavalera towel. I know you are. No, I am going to check it this week though, because I have to renew it. So, but yeah, my packages, the amount of packages I've been getting delivered have slowed down a lot. So, not that I'm not complaining. It's just the truth. So, I don't check it very often. You got a P.O. box? Where is it listed? It's down below in my description. It might not be on my, in the description of my streams, but if you go to any of my videos, you should see my updated P.O. box. It's the one to Stillwater. The Cavalera towel. I have to figure out a place to put it. That's really what it comes down to. Raw reaction recommendation that she clicked with. Mine, on the other hand, Enslaved was the only one that I hate you for. That was awful. The Frost record, that was terrible. I mean, we even went through Elude, Divinum and Sanus, and that was rough. If you didn't know, I have a reaction to both of those albums on my Patreon. We did the entire record of Elude, Divinum, and Sanus. That was pain. That was pain. Then it's Baby Towel. Oh, God. I think the only... Yeah, Metallic Death, I think it was, 18 something? Spires or something. Whatever that metalcore band that you recommended, that was something. Besides the Enslaved one, thanks to Brute, then me. I can't trust some of my mods, girl. Spooth and Dornando are the only ones. They're the only ones. And Magpie. Everybody else is on a shit list, okay? 2 of y'all got me suspended on Twitch. Okay? But that's okay. We're fine. Was shocked when I realized how tiny that man is. Oh, God. 18 Visions was my gift for doing the charity. Yes, it was. It was. I've never given you a bad metal reco. No, I don't think you have. I don't think you have. Not yet, at least. That was a rough album. Progressive black metal. Girl, I don't know if that's for me. I ain't gonna lie. Enslaved over Emperor. Oof. Boof. Size Wellington. We'll see. We will see. Eluda's not that bad of a record. It's very confusing. It's a very confusing record. Because they have, like, a couple death metal songs on there, but they're just, like, wrapped around a bunch of rando industrial tracks. And I'm like, bestie, what's the vision here? Oh, God, and Radicult. Radicult is a rough. Ooh, God, that's rough. That is hard. Just like this dick. Dissection? Yes, Dissection. I do like that one album, the blue one. That one is good. I think that one's good for winter. Deceased is also, I would say, good for probably summer. I think it's this one. Yeah. Storm of the Lights Bane. Storm of the Lights Bane. Song Nevermore on Elude is decent. Yeah, I kind of trauma blocked most of that album out. Honestly. I am the same person, though, that sat through all of 6 Feet Under and Lulu. And I'm contemplating sitting through Tougher Than Nails, which is objectively the worst metal album that's ever been recorded, ever. Even worse than anything from Metallica or 6 Feet Under. Like, we listened to one song from Tougher Than Nails, and it was worse than, like, the Graveyard Classic album series from 6 Feet Under. One song. What the fuck is trauma blocking? It's basically where you go through something so traumatic that your brain just, like, locks it away. You know? Which I troll and I joke about it because, you know, that's just my sense of humor and it's twisted. You're welcome. But it is a real condition, and so I feel bad for people who actually have it, so But, let me joke about things, okay? I'm not going to sit here and walk a fine line and not joke about shit, okay? Okay? What is tougher than nails? Oh, JT. Yes. The answer to that question is yes. For anybody that's watching or listening, whether you're here live or not, boy, do I have a band for you in Tougher Than Nails. I did not discover them. There have been other YouTubers that have talked about this band. They're one of the best, if not the greatest, worst metal band that's ever existed on the face of the planet. It's just listen to one of their songs. Hey Morocco, how are ya? What? Cold hard steel, God. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough pickings. Mute everyone? Why? Hurry. Why? What'd they do? Yeah, Frost better than the debut. Definitely not progressive. Gross. No, Frost is absolutely progressive. Could not. That was a rough album. Now all I hear is trauma blocking. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I did with the Graveyard Classics albums. Why are you blocking us? Trauma blocking us? No, I ain't trauma blocking you. I'm trauma blocking some badass music. I've been like ass bad music. Ass backwards music, not badass. Like stinky asshole music. That's where we are. I've been blocking that shit out. That's where we are. Okay? Girl, let me tell you, the things I have had to listen to for your entertainment and for your, for you so you don't have to, okay? I make these sacrifices so you don't have to. Had to. Okay, girl, well, do you want to listen to 17 hours of 6 Feet Under? 17 hours? It's not, I don't think it's that long. They have 17 albums. I think it was closer to like 12. I mean, girl. Stinky asshole music, yeah. And 6 Feet Under's got a new album that they've already got material for. We're due for another Graveyard Classics album. This is where we're at. How she call Frost prog, but she on here like, I really like this Periphery album. The second Periphery album, Periphery 2, is great. You're just a hater, a poser, and you have an unwillingness to enjoy other genres that are not, Godsmack. Let's be real. Anytime Surgical Brute is giving you shit, just know his favorite band is Godsmack. Okay? He loves Godsmack. So you can use that, put it over his head, and, call him a poser. I don't care. Deal with it. Okay? Deal with it. I got a pretty bad album that might top all of the other ones, but it does have some bangers, though. What is it? Don't say Saint Anger. Don't say Saint Anger. Godsmack, what a band. Exactly. Surgical Brute likes to give people a lot of hate, but he's a poser just like us. I'll tell you later. You said you were going to tell me later on a bunch of other things, and then you never did. I'm a poser for not liking Periphery. This word does not mean what you think it means. You're a periphery for hating on, or you're a periphery. You're a poser for hating on Periphery when your ass is a diehard Godsmack fan, girl. Okay? Girl, clank, clank, clank. Godsmack, not even Pantera, right? I'm about to get Overwatch. Oh my god, you are? Come and hang out with me. We can both suck together. She is thinking of the word posse, not poser. Girl, I was so shocked when you DM'd me last night. You were like, 2 hours of this game, girl? And I was like, what are you talking about? And I forgot I had I had connected my PS5 to Discord. So, yeah. I forgot I connected it. So, yeah, I mean, bestie, your bitch was playing Overwatch for a long-ass time yesterday. You are fucking welcome, okay? You are welcome. I played for at least 2 hours in one sitting. So, that sure ain't getting clipped. What? My slurping sound? You're welcome. You can take that to the ASMR bank, okay? You can open up an OnlyFans with that shit. We can both stop together. You're welcome. I'm full of great one-liners today. I'm on fire if I say so myself, girl. And we gotta hydrate. Perfect timing. You're welcome. For fuck's sake. What? How are we doing? We're doing so good, Burning Below. I hope you're doing well. I would destroy you in Overwatch? Probably. I get destroyed on a daily basis there. You know? I am, the best
queen,
Mercy main.
slay,
Divine Reading.
slay.
Hi, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I'm the best Mercy main. I am a Mercy main who's trying to be an e-girl, and I need my Overwatch daddy to carry me to Grandmasters. So, carry my ass out of Silver 1. You really got to check out Rainbow Six. Oh, God. Destroy it on a daily basis. Pretty much. YMCAX. CX. I love that. Damn, you just gained 200 subs saying that? Did I? Girl, I don't know. I mean, look, we've already got Feet Lovers Pizza 69. So, I mean, we're pretty much set. Although I will say I do miss Donk07 or whatever his name is. I'm both a metal and a video game poser. Not even, girl. Not even. Now you just gotta wear bright colored wigs. I need cuter outfits to wear for my stream so I can just be like a cute little goth babe, I'm sure that's what you come here for, is my outfits. And I'm not just, like, always fucking wearing the same pajamas. You're welcome. It's because I'm an introvert who never leaves my house. You're welcome. I'm back. Have you seen Meshuggah live? No. I have not. I've never played Overwatch. I'm an RPG kind of guy. Understandable. It's free. It's free to play. You can watch her get destroyed on OnlyFans. Sign up today. Exactly. I would never do it, though. I would never do it. I have too much self-respect. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't even open the lid. There you go. You're welcome. This is a great Monday stream. She should totally read Prawn on OnlyFans, though. I mean, I could. I absolutely could. You're here to lurk. Hey, Nate, how are you? Too much traffic. I don't think anybody would be there. Nobody would subscribe to my OnlyFans if I did that. I could do feet pictures, though. But I won't. Another hydrate. All right, hold on. I got albums to show you. Are you ready? Show feet and read. Oh, my God. Good Lord. I mean, I could. More than just corn. Yeah, right. Oh, come on. You're welcome. I know, Rusty. They're being ridiculous. God. Why am I here? I don't know. Are you not enjoying? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? You're welcome. Metallic acts like he's gonna leave, but he's not. He's not gonna leave. He's here for the long haul. Rusty just farted. Girl, why? Why do you have to crop dust me? Your cat turned 16 today? Oh my gosh. Happy birthday to your cat. If the chick from Terminal Sleep was an OnlyFans, oh god. Would you subscribe in a heartbeat? Probably. I'd be a total gooner. Oh my god. That's funny. We had Swallow Day here the other day. Oh god. What is that? What is that? Okay, I've got some records to show you. It's a day for birds. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. He has too much sunk investment into this channel. I, on the other hand, don't need to sit here and be abused. You're not being abused. You're literally not being abused. Also, you love being here. So, yeah. Yeah. My birthday was last week. Oh my gosh, did you do anything fun? Happy birthday. Happy late birthday. I feel like I don't, though. Why? Why? What do you think about Christian metal bands? I don't like this. You don't like Christian metal bands? I don't have a problem with it. I mean, Broken Flesh is a Christian death metal band. And they're actually really good. So, I think, it's good to have that kind of music in here because there are Christians that want, I don't know, death metal and stuff. Okay, so I will be honest. I do think it's a little, and I haven't really looked into it, but I'm like, Christian death metal, I could understand Christian metalcore, but most of the songwriting for death metal is pretty much like really gory or, I don't know, not the kind of music that you would expect Christians to be singing about. August Burns Red is a really great band. Seen them live, they're awesome. But I'm here for it. I mean, because people need to have their faith in music, It's like, Christian rap, gospel, country. I mean, a lot of country talks about God, but, it's like that. It's like that. I'm fine with it. Because I'm being accused of being a Godsmack fan. You can insult my mama, but you taking it too far. You literally were, Metallic Death literally was like, he's a huge Godsmack fan. You want to blame somebody, you blame him. Because he said, I'm going to ask Brute about song requests. And then he said, your ass was working, but you still had a song to request. And you can't deny that you are still hyped about that Godsmack reaction. So yes, you are a Godsmack fan, 1,000%. And that's okay. We're not hating on you. Okay? If you can hate on Nate for enjoying Periphery, we can hate you for enjoying Godsmack. I'm just saying. I'm not. Why are you believing anything that I say? That's another thing. There you go. Mortification, deliverance, and theocracy. Are those all like different genres or are they one? Get wrecked, broody scrub. Okay, I got albums to show you. I can't show you the cover of this one. Gobsmack got some good songs. There you go, Brutes. He's fine. We're all posers here. So, it's fine. Girl, do I have a sticky note that doesn't have writing on it? Oh, wait, I have bows. That's why I have these. Yes, queen. Instrumental only music matters. Exactly. All right, so the bow is there to cover up things, but this is an Abigail. What's the band? Is it Mantic? Mantis? Mantac? MANTAK. So this is basically a split. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Abigail, Barbados, Yasuyuki Suzuki, so this was really fun. And it's mostly live recordings for the Abigail side, which is just really good blackened thrash. But I liked the Mantic side as well. So, I mean, it was, I think, also black metal, but this was really long. I think it's like 16 songs. So, that's what it looks like. And there's the back. And let's see, does it have the picture? Okay, good. If you haven't listened to Abigail, go listen to them. And also go listen to Barbados. They're super good. So this was fun. As I said, it's long. I think it's about 16 tracks. But I liked that we could hear like the crowd cheering and everything, and the recordings are actually really good for the setting, because some live recordings are not that good. Some of them, depending on what it is, they're not all that good. Then we got this, which, you know, to further add to the Cannibal Corpse collection, Created to Kill demo. So this still has Mr. Chris Barnes on it. This is limited to 200 copies, but it has basically all of the songs that were on Kill, which is before, you know, or not Kill, Vile, excuse me. So, Power Metal, Deliverance is Thrash, and Mortification is Death. There you go. There you go. I'll have to check them out. Would you say they're good? Here's the CD. All the zombs. All the zombies. Right. There's a zombie. A zombie dude. 200 copies? Yes. So this was printed through Rotting Head Records. And this is actually really cool. My fiance was like, guess who this is? And I guessed Chris Barnes. And I think I said around the Vile era. Yeah, there you go. Because that's what it sounded like. I think so. Yep. It has Devoured by Vermin, Mummified and Barbed Wire, Unburied Horror, Bloodlands, Puncture Wound Massacre, To Kill Myself, and Gallery of the Obscene. So, super good. It was awesome to be able to hear on nice speakers Chris Barnes' version of this versus Corpse Grinder's version. I do think Corpse Grinder is obviously the better vocalist. But big Cannibal Corpse fan, so that was fun. And then if you know the YouTuber Mordant Red, we got his I'm gonna say it's called Eat Schmussy for Satan. So if you know Mordant Red, the YouTuber, we did buy this. Again, censoring it. Eat schmussy for Satan. And this is pretty good. Black metal. Yeah. So 9 tracks. And I like the production on it. This is what it looks like. And I think that yeah, his stage name or his actual, I think it's his stage name, Revik Vermithrax. I like his vocals on this. So I remember Mortification Scrolls of the Megaloth. Seemed a bit cheesy when it came out. Oh gosh. But yeah, that's what we listened to. Just a few CDs. So that's what I got. Alright, you guys. I'm going to head out. I got some research to do for this deep dive. And yeah. This Wednesday, we're going to be doing the third album from Amon Amarth and the third album from Periphery. So I hope that you come and hang out with us. That'll be at 9 a.m. U.S. Central. And then the listening party this Friday, we are doing albums from Purple or Black album covers, or songs from Purple or Black album covers. It can be both. But if you want to submit a song for those, all you have to do is just join my Discord, The Mosh Pit. Go to the Twitch Picks channel up at the top. Read the pin post on submission rules, and then you can submit your song. Oh, we got some hydrates, girl. Okay. I see how it is. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Honestly, so rude. I provide so much entertainment for you, JT, and that's how you treat me? I'm like, honestly, so rude. So rude. No, not the Pea Queen. Not today. I've got a documentary I've got to finish for you. Purple rain, something else about this pain. Slurp Queen today, hell yeah. That's what I got. Hopefully you're entertained. Hopefully you got a good time. And I will see you on Wednesday, okay? I hope to see you in Discord. Don't take it too personal, JT. I'm messing with you. LOL. Get wrecked, scrub. Bye, you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you on Wednesday at 9 a.m. U.S. Central on Twitch, okay? Okay. Bye, you guys.